They don't sell this in stores, you gotta make it. Button replacement, denim repair, and shirt baby. Hi, I'm Liz, I work on production at Chinatown Market, and today I'm gonna show you how to fix things. First up, we have a broken button. We're going to replace it. We need thread, a needle, and snips. You definitely need pins for this. First thing you're gonna do is thread your needle. You wanna make sure to give yourself enough length, about an arm's distance. Then you're gonna thread your needle. And once these ends match up, you're gonna knot at the end. I like to double knot for safety. And trim your excess. Okay, now you're ready to stitch. So you can normally see where the button fell off of, but if you don't, you can match up the shirt, take a pencil, and mark your center so you know where your thread's gonna go. All right, you're gonna take your needle, make sure the knot is all the way pushed towards the end, and you're gonna push it through. Add the button to the top, hold it in place, and pull your needle through, pushing it back through the other side. This needle has 4 holes, so I'll be doing 4 stitches through them. After your final stitch, you're going to end on the back side, and you have 2 threads left over. Trim this down a little bit, and you're going to create knots. The knot is similar to when you're tying your shoe, loop, swoop, and pull, and you're gonna do that twice. Put it back in and show you how beautifully it lines up. There it is. Button replacement. Next up, I'm gonna show you how to fix a hole in your jeans. These ones have quite a bit of damage, a little there, big hole there. I'm gonna focus on this knee hole, and I'm going to patch the hole with our smiley bandana. So the things you're going to need are your torn jeans, something to patch it with, sewing machine, snips, seam ripper, and shears. Okay, let's get started. First, I'm gonna open up the leg. Sometimes it's a little difficult to get through the barrel of the leg. It's a little skinny, so we're gonna open it up. To do that, you can take your seam ripper and you're gonna run it down the leg. Open this bad boy up. Turn the leg inside out. You're gonna move all of the fray to the inside of the hole, and then we're going to iron it, because it's gonna hold the fabric down and keep it in place, so when you put your patch around, it stays steady when you're sewing it. And next, you're gonna wanna measure your patch. Let's use that paisley part. I think that looks pretty cool. All right, so this hole is almost 7 inches wide. I'm gonna also make the patch 4 inches tall so that I get the full scope of it. I measured the hole at 7 by 4, so I'm gonna take this ruler, measure it from the corner. Here's 7, and let's see, there's 4. So now I'm cutting out the patch. Follow your pencil lines. Cut right on that line. So you make sure the patch is exactly what you measured. Cool. So you're gonna put your patch on the inside of the jeans and pin it in place. All right, so I'm just going along the edges, making sure that you get each corner laid out and the patch stays taut. All right, now I'm gonna turn the leg right side out again. There she is. If you don't like the fray, you can cut it out. You would just do a little something like this and get rid of that so it's a little cleaner, but I kind of like the rugged look. So I'm gonna add 1 more pin right there. Now I'm ready to put it under the needle. This is a Brother home machine. You don't need anything fancy. They all do this stitch. Sometimes people want to use like a zigzag stitch. That can be fun too. I'm just gonna go super simple with it. I'm gonna do some back and forth stitches to create a zigzag, but I'm really just using a straight stitch, which all sewing machines do. All right, here we go. If you want to learn how to sew, just do it. Just take something apart, try to figure out how to put it back together, get yourself a machine.
Just do it.
So now I'm gonna seal the end. Wish me luck here. Cool, nailed it. We've got it in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna run a couple stitches here to seal this part. Here we go. Here we have some of our zigzag stitches holding it down. I'm using the black thread to highlight the hole a little bit more. It matches the black in the paisley print, and it's not like I'm gonna make this hole disappear, so you might as well highlight it and make it look more exciting. You don't wanna trim any extra threads you have lying around. Now you're done with patching, and you're just gonna sew the leg back together. turn the leg inside out. I'm going to iron it so that the seam allowance, this extra part here, is flat and easier to sew. Ooh, fogging up my glasses. Wow, nice and steamy. Put your first pin at the beginning, second pin at the end. Then you're going to take these 2 pins, pull it taut, and find your center. Right there. Sew these legs back together, call it a day. Voila! Trim your excess threads and turn the leg right side out. See how you did. She's a beauty. There you have it. Denim repair patched with a smiley Chinatown bandana. On to the next. Next, I'm gonna show you how to combine 2 shirts together. Super simple. Maybe you and your friend want to match. Maybe you're eating a bean burrito and it spilled all over your shirt. Cut that half out and let's make a shirt baby. We're gonna do something a little funky with these ones. Fire and Ice, Chinatown Flame Arc, Chinatown Lightning Arc, long sleeve. It's gonna be crazy. The materials you're gonna need are your 2 shirts, of course, a ruler, shears, something to mark your shirts with. I have tailor's chalk here, but you can also use a pencil, Sharpie, you know, whatever you want, just as long as it shows up on the shirt. And then you're also gonna need a sewing machine. They both have to be the same size. That's very important. Medium and medium, otherwise they won't match up. So finding your center of the shirt, you know, it's really easy when you have this amazing Chinatown label right in the center. So you can take your ruler, line it right up with that. How simple is that? I'm gonna use the white chalk on this so you can see it through the black. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Now, I'm gonna cut it. I'm just gonna cut right at the center. Take a second, breathe. I'm going for it. So following right along here. Watch your hair. And you're just gonna go right through the neckline and everything. Even through the label, you know? So now I'm gonna do the next one. Okay, so I'm a little nervous to cut this one, so I'm gonna take a 5-second meditation, okay? Just calm your brain, you know, you'll be good. Don't get the shakies, you know, it'll be fine. We're ready to cut. Now we have our 2 shirts. Take the left arm, replace it with the other shirt's left arm. You're gonna take one side of the shirt, flip it over, and open it up. Next, you're gonna take your pins, start at the very top of the neckline and align these 2. Put a pin there, go to the end at the hemline, put a pin here. And then you're gonna disperse them throughout as well. So you have your beginning and your end, and you wanna find your center. So you can pull these a little bit. I'm just gonna do 3 pins because I don't wanna do any more. Grab your nifty sewing machine. I'm gonna start at the bottom. Take your first pin out, put it under the machine, and start sewing away. This is the cool part. You just let the machine just take it away. All right, so I'm at the end of my line, trimming your excess threads, and let's check it out. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, that looks good. Look at that. Turn the shirt inside out, and you're gonna do the same thing with the back seam. Okay, I'm at the end of the line. I'm gonna do 3 reverse stitches. There we go. Trim your excess thread, and let's see how we did. Let's turn this sucker inside out. Ooh, wow, that looks great. And there you have it, shirt baby. Final thoughts are 2 shirts are better than 1. They don't sell this in stores. You gotta make it. Just make it. It's gonna be so cool. All right, here comes our in-house model looking so good in the Fire and Ice Chinatown Arc Tee, custom made here on Blueprint, or 1 long sleeve, 1 short sleeve. He's gonna eat his burrito, guys. And you know what? If it spills, it's all good. There you have it, 3 quick hacks to fix your stuff. Button replacement. Pop all the buttons you want now because you know how to fix it. Denim repair. Take all your jeans, fix it, patch it with smiley bandanas. They're gonna look way cooler. You don't need holes, out of style. And shirt baby. Can't get enough of this stuff. Again, my name is Liz. Thanks for watching. Smash that like and make sure to click here for more episodes of The Blueprint.